everyone, this is Jane, and I have a great quick little video for you if you're one of those people who does not like exercise, or even, dare I say, you hate exercise. Now this is something that you need to add into your life because you know everyone's been preaching it for years and years and years, and if someone asks you how do I get healthy and how do I lose weight, the answer is always going to be eat right and exercise, right? So if you can eat right, but you have a really difficult time with the exercise piece, I have a couple of really quick tips for you. So this is a really good time to use modern technology for, say, virtual reality. You have a sister who has the virtual reality machine, and she has a couple of really fun games on there that get her sweating, get her moving, and it's super, super fun. It doesn't even feel like exercise. In fact, when she gets together with my son and my grandchild, they have a ton of fun playing this, and it is a great way to exercise. Another good thing to do is to think about exercise in snacks. So what I mean by this is a little bit makes a huge difference. So think about when you're hungry and you have a little snack. It totally takes the edge off, right? So if you put your exercise chunks into little tiny snacks, like go up and down the stairs right before you have dinner, or right before you have a meal, do like a 6-minute jog in place or walk around the block or a couple of sets of burpees. This is going to make it, actually, studies show a huge difference in the way your body deals with insulin, and can, even help if you have blood sugar level problems, and like even these little tiny bits can make a huge difference. And part of that is always take the stairs. Go up and down the stairs whenever you have an opportunity to not take an elevator. If it's 1 floor, 2 floor, even 4 or 5 floors, always take the stairs. These little tiny chunks of movement always make a huge difference. Another one, take active vacations. So plan a vacation that's going to require you to be at least somewhat active. If you're a person who can't take a water skiing vacation, or some big thing where maybe you're not a super athlete, but do something that's going to require you to be a little bit active, like kayaking or even mild hiking, something like that. Like that can make a huge difference in the way you're able to actually get exercise in the form of vacations, the form of fun, and just the sheer joy of being a human being. Adopt a dog. This is a great way to get exercise in, because then what you need to do is you need to take your dog out for walks, and it becomes this really enjoyable piece of your day that you might not have enjoyed because you don't just go out to take yourself out for a walk, even though that would be a wonderful thing. But when you adopt a dog, it adds a whole layer of not just unconditional love. There's actually studies that show that your health improves when you care for a dog. And even cats. I mean, I'm not saying go out and walk your cat unless you have one of those cats that you can go out and walk. That's awesome. But a dog is something that can really, really improve your life and get you active. Now, the final thing here, this is actually something really interesting. Exercise outside when it's cold. Now, this is something that you need to be very careful about. If it's super, super cold temperatures, make sure you dress warm, make sure you layer up. And, you don't want to get caught in a case of hypothermia or anything like that. But studies show that when you exercise in the cold, your body actually burns the brown fat, which is the dangerous fat. And that's a lot of times the fat that centers around your organs. And when you exercise in the cold, and in extreme colds, like I said, prepare. But when you do that, your body actually has the ability to burn that fat that is a little bit more dangerous than just your typical white adipose tissue, which is your fat. So take a minute and really think about these things and how you can incorporate little bits of exercise, snacking, add them into your life so that maybe it doesn't feel like you're going to go torture yourself on a treadmill or in the gym, if that's what you consider torture. But this is going to just add movement in small chunks that's going to get you active and make a huge difference in the way you express health. So I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope this is something that's kind of motivated you to get out and get moving, because it doesn't have to be a long, big, painful thing at all. It can be something really brilliant that you can do in little chunks. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.